Now you know him.
Yes, you do know him, and I was just telling someone that that particular song is an anointed song, even though it's not a worship song. Indeed, it's a worship song because it's full of life. And well, Timi Daokolo, he'll tell us about himself. He's here, so and some of you already know him, but he's one singer in this country that inspires quite a great deal of passion and a lot of people too. Thank you for coming.
Thank you very much. Happy to be here.
Yeah. Let's start with the fact that you seem to be put in a box. I mean, everybody sees, whenever they see Timi Daokolo, this is the song they think about. I mean, you have some of the songs. We'll talk about where you came from. I mean, you're a villager, we know that. You said so yourself.
He said so, that his villagers are watching him this morning.
You called them before you got here.
I told them that I'm here. You should see your brother.
Okay. But why do people tend to put you in this box?
Every artist has that one song.
So is this that one song for you?
For now, it is. I always have that notion that my best song is always my next song. But this one seems not to be going away. Because let me give you an instance of an actor. Let me say, what's his name? The Indiana Jones guy.
Yeah.
He has a lot of movies. But every time we see him, that's what we remember, Indiana Jones. You have that one thing that stands out. That, oh, that is you. This is what you should be remembered for. And if it's this song, it's not a bad thing to remember for.
Yeah. And, you know, this song, Great Nation, it's, for me, every time I hear it, there's something it moves in me. But some people would not see it that way. Some people will say, you say, we are all we have. Yes, we are all we have. We defend. We want to defend. But are we powerful enough to defend our nation?
Yes, we are powerful as we think we are. If you look at yourself and say, oh, I can't do this. Yes, you're right. Meaning, oh, I can't do this. That means if you say I can do this, I think just like in music, 70% of the job is done with an idea. Just having an idea, you have done 70% of the job. So once we sit down and say, no, this country is ours. This place, we have no other place to run to. So if anything goes wrong, we will all still be here. Just like a man that has one trouser, he'll be careful to iron it. You'll be careful to wash it, because when you wake up in the morning, that's the trouser you're going to wear out. So that's how we should see our country, this country. I actually believe Nigeria is not just a place. It's not a place. It is you and I. If we look at it like, oh, Nigeria is me. Nigeria is you. Nigeria is every one of us. And my grandmother had this proverb that she used to say. It's up until now, I didn't understand it. She used to make me just sweep. Sweep. Small thing, go and sweep that place, go and small sand, go and sweep. I used to think that. Then she gives this proverb that if every man cleans his frontage, the world will be a better place and a cleaner place for everybody to see.
But that's the truth.
It is true. So if every one of us, north, south, east, and west, do our part in cleaning our own specific area, it's going to be better for every one of us.
What gives you your passion? I mean, you're so passionate about when you sing it, as if it comes from within. I mean, what drove you to that point of passion?
I learned something a long time ago from someone else's speech. It said, become what you do. I heard it. They weren't even talking to me. They're advising somebody else. Become what you do. If you want to do something, be that thing. So when you begin to express it, it comes out naturally. So I try to be the songs I sing. I try not to sing. I rather, as a person, sing and people be quiet after I'm done and numb enough not to clap their hands. Like, I don't want applause. I want you to live with my message. I don't want you to applaud me and when you leave the door, you've forgotten everything. Oh, that guy, man, I love his voice. I don't want you to just love my voice. I want you to feel my passion. I want you to buy into my idea. So it's like we're doing the same thing for different reasons.
Okay, now let's go back to the days before the Idols West Africa, competition. Where were you? Where are you coming from?
I grew up. I was born in Ghana. My mom is a Ghanaian. My dad is a Nigerian. So after a while, they brought me to Nigeria to tell my grandmother. So that's how I grew up. Growing up with an old woman is not funny. You have to explain a lot of things. I grew up. I tried to explain a lot of things. So she was like my sole parent, and more often than not, I was at home than in school because my school was I can't remember when my school fees was ever complete. So that's why they say when the teacher comes, there's this lady, we call her Big Auntie, when she comes for school fee stuff, I always stand up because I know. When they say come and go home, when they chase and all that, I always go home. But she had this thing, she always made me to read. She was not educated, but she always felt that education was my way out of this environment. So anytime I say stuff like, okay, we have to buy this thing in school, oh, she'll say there's no money, and she will not chip in. She always chips in things after she always leaves like a word after. Say, see this life, you have to read, so that when you grow, you will not be here. So that when I come to your house, I will be eating chicken, I will be, that kind of thing.
Is she still around?
No, she died during Eid, sadly enough. Probably one of the most saddest times of my life. But then she always left a message. Those things, they don't click until I had grown before I started seeing the messages in those things. She'll make me, have you finished reading? I'll say yes. Have you done? I always do my homework fast, so I want to go and play. But she never allowed me to play. I used to think then she was wicked. She said, no, go, no. Start again. She would say in my language, it means don't look at another man's fish to go and sow Gary. You see those children that are playing there? Don't look at them to go and, don't look at them. Their fathers and their mothers have. So if they flop, they still have
something to fall back to.
But you, if you fail, I don't have money to start. Keep passing.
There's no room for
there's no money
carryover.
to repeat.
There's no money to come and pay that same thing again. And all that. So that's how.
And so that helped you.
Oh, the drilling too. She used to beat. No time, some advice is just upside slap.
Okay, the advice is a slap.
No, the advice is as they are telling you the stuff, like you're going along with it.
Just tap you like this. To me, go on.
Okay, you before you heard about, you won the West African Idols in 2007. Before then, you had a musical group.
Yeah, boys used to just sit at the corner of the street, try to harmonize, try to do stuff. And then we formed a group in church. It's called Purple Love. We just like to, sometimes we try to write songs. We didn't have any idea how to write songs, what are the techniques and all that. But we just sit down and try to mimic people's songs, sing them here and there. And it was during all those times that, and now someone came to me, my friend, his name is Isaiah, that you always disturb us in this place singing. There's this competition. I don't know now. I don't have DSTV now. He said, come and go, come on. I said, now guy, hold your side. This Nigerian thing, they used to just decide this thing before we reach there. The winners already. He came the next day, like God was telling him to come. And then I had like 400 naira. Said they're doing audition in Calabar.
With 400 naira. And where were you?
I was in Port Harcourt.
Okay.
And I went to Calabar. When we got there, I went there with the notion that, okay, there will be place for people to stay and everything. We got there, the place was empty. They said the next day. We actually slept in at the gate man's place at the civic center place. The next morning when I got there, and I saw that the civic center was filled up. And they said they were picking 8 people. And I looked at myself, 8 people, me. They will not pick me. Everybody, and in that kind of environment, everybody was singing. Everybody was singing. I was not saying, no. This 800, this 400 naira, I forward my side. There was no point coming here. But then I went inside. I passed the first stage. They now gave me a CD. See us in Lagos. See you in Lagos. How am I going to get there? I was not.
I managed to get.
I managed to get here. I never eat so that the money will be enough to go back to Port Harcourt. And I go to Port Harcourt. For some strange reason, I started meeting people. I started explaining to them, this is what's happening. This is what I went for. They said, I gathered transport, took 9th bus, got to Lagos, got to Planet One. Then I said they were not ready. I was sitting down outside till everybody came. Then I gave me a hotel room. Only me one room.
With AC.
With AC. Come and eat breakfast. I was not suspecting myself. I had to be telling people, man, this is the life. Top 80, that was top 80. We did auditions like that. I got to top 24. Okay, this thing was getting serious. So people were now watching. They took us to the house. People were washing clothes for us. We have weekly money. Me, I was going to spend my own, just in case I leave. I was saving the money seriously. And it was all fun until it got to top 6. And I said, when we go out, people used to just recognize me and tell me, you try this week, we're rooting for you. So I said, everything that is...
If everybody is saying
everything that is worth doing is worth doing well, Let me not even if I'm done, I want to be here next week, and somebody wash my clothes, and need pocket money. And like that, it goes to top 3, and I said, people were not calling me, we are rooting for you. And behold, I won.
And what has it been like since the win?
It's been ups and downs. Let me say ups and downs.
Because after that win, you were quiet.
Because
I mean,
I got a contract that was not. I got a contract that was fearful. It was like an 8-year contract, automatic renewal, and I gave to. I had to look. I said, "This thing is dead. So you will just be singing for these people." And I said, "No, I'm not going to do that." And now we found a way. Now Sony now came.